Hey everyone, Brad here. Welcome back to the park, part 3. Let's jump right back in where we left off. Bumper cars. Can I not ride? Employee name. Why did I get an achievement for this? What did I do? Francis Dufresne. Blah blah blah. During the transport of the bumper cars into the area, one of the straps attaching the load to the truck came untied, causing a cascade of bumper cars into Francis, who is standing directing the driver. Francis was crushed by the weight of the cars. Describe any injuries. Francis was killed. Dexter, the truck driver, claims to have seen someone on the back of the load undoing the straps. Nobody else report. Thought I saw something move. No one else reported seeing that. The sheriff requested that Dexter provide them with urine samples. Double checking of the straps after transit should be mandatory in drug screenings. Additional comment. 76. When does this take place? The local laborers are very superstitious, and this hasn't helped. Some of them are refusing to return to work until they have someone from the local church walk the park and exorcise the bad spirits. And jump scare. Yep. What am I looking at? Oh. Okay, fine. So you know I'm gonna expect it every time I read a note. That scared the crap out of me. It's just my own shadow. Me, I can grow in size. Really creepy, actually.
It's a matter of public record that I am a failure as a mother. Once, when Callum was very small, I left him asleep in the car while I ran an errand. Don't even remember what it was. When I came back, the sheriff was standing next to the car, watching my boy through the window. I didn't like what I saw in his eyes. Judgment. He wrote me the ticket without saying a word. Just the scratch of his pen on the notepad. When he gave it to me, our eyes met. I know what you're going through. My daughter, Helen, she just gets some help. Help was a bolt of lightning. Help was 1,000 volts surging through my veins. Help is agony. I'd rather die. I wanted to scream. I'd rather you pulled your gun and shot me. But instead my mouth said, "Yes, Sheriff."
It's ridiculous. So this park isn't abandoned, it's just closed for the night. It's just really creepy all the time. Continually delayed by the incompetence of the builders. The problem is that they're locals, and so they believe a lot of the rumors about what Old Man Henderson used to do here. They grew up on those tales. Every time a bolt comes loose or his wrench goes missing, those fools are crossing themselves against the black magic. Of course, that is why I chose this site over all the other potentials. Solomon Island is a nexus for dark energies, and the thought of all that power just dissipating beneath the earth here makes my skin crawl. I called in a few favors back in Brooklyn and got some at the local academy to see if they have any interesting books about local history. It turns out they do, and it turns out that old man Henderson has some pretty strong connection to the Brooklyn crowd. Perhaps something he wrote will help me find the piece of the plans that I'm missing. 3, 2, 1. We're fine. I want to ride it.
Can't get on while it's moving.
See, Ferris wheels are very boring to me. You have to wait forever to get on, and then you're stuck on it for a long time because they have to let everyone else off.
People come into
One
your
at a
life
time.
for a reason. Dad used to say that before Mom ran off. After that, he mostly just drank. Things were different for Don and I. When we met, I was sweeping the floor at Susie's diner. He came in with some workers, but he didn't try to flirt or cop a feel like the others. He just ordered a coffee and sat there, watching me. When my shift was over, he offered to walk me home. I don't know how to describe that walk. We talked and laughed and eventually kissed. It felt like love. It felt like a fairy tale. I can't tell you if Callum was made that night or one of the ones that followed. But I think it has to be that night. That one perfect night. Don and I moved in together, but then, well, he died. According to the supervisor, his safety harness failed when he was working on the top of the Ferris wheel. Don was there one moment, and then gone. Sometimes people leave your life for no reason. I was 3 months pregnant with Callum. Fairy tale fucking over.
Another game I want to play is Firewatch. I know it's like old now, and I did watch a full playthrough, but it has choices. And I would probably do 2 run. Oh, hi. Do 2 runs. One where like I try to do the right thing, another one where I try to do the wrong thing. Oh, on that note, really interesting thing on Netflix, you should stop watching this and go watch now, is Bandersnatch. It's like a Black Mirror spin-off, and I'm now watching all of Black Mirror because of it. But it's an interactive movie, and I'm not sure if I've seen that before. I forget what I did. I think eventually I started making... No, the whole time I made dumb choices just to see what would happen. But I might like to do that again and try and make correct choices. Although it's sometimes unclear. Like, there's some stuff that obviously doesn't matter, like choosing which cereal. But more serious stuff like taking a job or not. Okay. Hey, creepy doll. How you doing?
Please, Callum, tell me where you are! Where did you go?
Okay.
Stop hiding, Callum! Callum? Callum! A lot of people idolize their children. You hear them talking about their kids and just the way they talk, their fucking voices make me want to vomit. My angel likes to read, and little Johnny is so good on the piano. Fuck those people! You give up 9 months of your life carrying them, you traumatize yourself giving birth to them, and then you spend the rest of your life as their slave. Wiping asses, mopping up piss, feeding them. Little life-sucking monsters who take and take and take until... we all go insane. Any parent who pretends otherwise is just dishonest. That's called choice supportive bias. I am honest. Callum really grinds my gears, and he owes me everything. Everything. It'd serve the little fuck right if I just abandoned him.
Wow. She, it's revealed that she has serious issues.
I always wanted to ride this one. Never got around to do it before.
Seems safe.
What do you want?
We need to talk about Callum.
What do you mean? What have you done to him?
That's insulting. You and your boy are everything that this place doesn't want. The antithesis of what we stand for.
Where is Callum?
The poor child. He tried so hard to do what he was taught. He even left you a trail of breadcrumbs. But the park is just so hungry.
Tell me where my son is.
The witch has him now. Has both of you. No happy ending here, I'm afraid.
Just leave me alone.
Fool. You always were.
What? I missed what that said. Save. Paste your brains. Oh, was that there before? Yeah, that isn't there. What are we at? Flashlight, finally. So that's gonna be the last area.
Which awaits.
Achievement for grabbing a mandatory flashlight. Thank you. It just takes me out of the experience. I guess I could turn them off, but... I don't know. That was interesting. I guess all these videos are ending up near 15 minutes. So I will end this one here.
Callum has bruises on his arms, finger marks. Someone has been hurting him. I've asked him, demanded really, to know where he got the marks. But he doesn't want to answer me. Something has scared him into silence. He doesn't dare talk. He's been changing too. Something sinister lurks in the darkness behind his eyes. I catch him staring at me at odd moments. In the night, he tosses and turns and cries out words that I cannot understand. When I try to soothe him, he snaps and bites at my fingers. I think he wants to talk to me. I think he wants to tell me. But they are watching him every minute of every day. They are whispering to him in his sleep, changing him. They are taking my baby away from me. I can save him. There will be pain. But I love him, and in the end, he will understand why.
Before I was so rudely interrupted, I'm saying I'm ending the video here. If you like this video, leave a like, favorite, comment, subscribe, and we will see what awaits us at, presumably, Sideshow Alley. Next episode. And remember, never trust abandoned-looking roller coasters.